So we're going to be starting off here with the B site, and we're going to go up top here all the way to Heaven. You want to stand kind of where this line is, and then you want to aim your crosshair right where that little dark section of those dots are, just to make sure this wall's off Heaven when you do this wall. And then you just want to wall and slowly move to the right so your head doesn't hit that little top piece. And this blocks off Heaven and it gives you a good angle over the sage wall. Next, I'm going to show you guys a one-way. You want to come up to these tiles here. You want to put your crosshair in between and then make sure the wall is half on the TV and half off the TV. Position your crosshair right where the screen starts, and then you guys are going to have to jump, crouch, and wall. And then this gives you a one-way for a main. Yes, there is a little crack, but when you have an op and you stand on the edge of this box, it gives you a really good one-way for people that are coming out onto B. So a lot of people have told me that this isn't a one-way, but this is about where head level is and maybe body level, whatever. So we're just going to go to the other side over here just to confirm that this is a one-way. This next wall you guys are going to have to practice just a little bit, but you guys are going to straighten out your wall and angle it to the right a little bit, and then you just want to jump and wall as you're falling on top of the box. Once again, you guys are going to have to practice this a little bit, but when you angle it to the right, it gives you a little section that you can hide from just so you don't get sprayed down by the enemy team. The next wall is for an early peek onto B main. You want to come around over to this box here, and you want to put your crosshair kind of where this little line is at the bottom. So you're kind of hanging off the stairs, and this is going to give you an extra wall piece. So when you jump crouch onto this wall, you get the third wall. And this puts you guys at a really good off angle to hold the enemy team coming out onto the B site. I only suggest using this next wall if you guys have an op. This is going to give you a good angle onto the B site as well as a little head glitch. So when you do this wall, a lot of people when I see do this wall, they normally just take a shot or they get a kill and then they fall over to the side, but you want to fall back to where your wall is. So when you get sprayed, you can ask for help and you're going to be safe behind your wall so you can get smoked out and get away easily. This next wall is a super easy wall for all of my judge fans out there. So you want to stand on top of this box. Now, when you guys do this wall, you want to make sure that your wall is just before the entrance going out onto mid. So don't let that wall creep up on you and go all the way to where they can see it early. I like to also stand on this little edge right here. So when you stand further on this edge, you are going to see them before they see you. As you can see here, they see this little piece of the wall and then they're probably just going to aim up in the air. Doing this wall one round a game almost guarantees you a free kill. Now we're going to move all the way over onto one of my favorite sites, the A site. And we're going to position ourselves up here in Heaven. This wall does take a little practice, but it does, however, give you a one-way for people coming out onto the A site. And you just want to jump in the air backwards and make sure your feet are lined up with the wall so it gives you that extra wall link. So for people coming out onto the A main site, they will only be able to see your feet and you will be able to see all the way up to their chest. I mainly use this next wall for post plant situations. So when you come over to this side here, you want to put yourself where this wall is. You want to aim down and you need to make sure that this blocks off all of elbow. So you can use this wall as a head glitch to peek main as well as Heaven. Here's another one-way wall that I want to show you guys. You want to come up to these little staircases here and kind of like how I explained earlier, just jumping backwards and aligning your feet with the bottom of the wall right before you guys are about to place the wall. This is going to give you guys an extra link as well as stay hovered above those stairs. And as you can see from the enemy's perspective, they can't even get into Heaven and they can't see your feet. They can't see nothing. Thank you guys again so much for watching. I try and make these videos useful for everyone. A lot of the Sage Wall videos that I see going around are incredibly long, and the walls that they give are walls in spawn in places that you would never normally use Sage Walls. Give a like, subscribe if you feel like these videos are helping you, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.